And she asks, what is your favorite way to release guilt and regrets? So, I've got a lot of things to say about this. Oh, I'm going to use a specific example in my life, and I'm going to share with you how I've been able to work through that. So I made a big investment. I made a $15,000 investment into myself, into a training, into my business. And when I said yes, it felt good. And really, it just didn't turn out the way I thought it would. And I didn't end up using the tools. And the regret and the guilt is, oh my gosh, Sarah, you're so dumb and stupid for investing that much money into something that didn't pay off for you. And this regret of saying yes, and this guilt towards my partner around, I spent this money that could have been used towards building our life together. Okay? So I want you to take your guilt, your regret, the thing that you are thinking of right now, and I want you to write it out on a piece of paper, or you can put it in the comments. We're here to support each other, and that way I can coach you through it. And I want you to write down what that thing is. So for me, it would be investing $15K into, and I won't name the training, but into this training. And then write equals, and then I want you to write down all the regretful, guilty, shameful, negative thoughts that you're having around that situation from the past. Okay, so I would say investing $15K into this training equals waste of money, equals I should have known better, equals you're dumb, equals could have been used in a better way, equals a sham, a scam. Investing $15K into this training equals a waste of time. So all the, none of that feels good, right? And what are some of the things that you're writing down? But just by saying them, it's like, I can actually feel my throat chakra moving right now. Can you feel your throat chakra? Woo, baby. So my throat chakra is going, okay, it just felt good to freaking say that. And just to those are thoughts I've had since probably 3 or 4 years ago when I made this investment of but I don't even want to think about it. I don't want to think I'm stupid. I don't want to think I made a mistake. I don't want to think these things about myself. But if you just write them out, it's oh, okay, I didn't die. No one came to hurt me. Nothing bad is actually happening when you write those down on the paper, except for, well, the good part is, really there's nothing bad except for maybe some discomfort as you write them. But ultimately, what we thought was going to be so scary is thank you. The throat chakra is thank you for just saying that thing you've been trying to put into a little basket in the back of your brain and your subconscious mind for so long. And let's just say it. Let's just put it out there. Okay, check. That was phase 1. Now that you have this list of all the reasons why you feel the guilt, the shame, the negative, the spiral of thoughts, the regrets about this thing that has happened, I want you to go back, and you want to go back up to the thing that did happen, and I want you to now write what this equals as far as what you've learned. What insight, learning, revelations, life lessons have come out of this thing. So I would say investing $15K into this training equals realizing what I don't want. Investing $15K into this training equals 2 new clients. I ended up actually getting 2 clients out of the training. So there was a good thing that kind of helped pay for the training, I guess. Investing $15K into this training equals a deeper understanding of my value system, my morals, and my ethics. Investing $15K into this training equals the willingness to bet on myself, the willingness to see what does resonate and what doesn't resonate. Investing 15K into this training equals learning how to make more aligned decisions in the future, and trusting my gut, trusting my intuition. That's really powerful, right? Heidi asks, is it best if you stay specific when picking your regret, or can it be a little more general? So you can stay a little bit more general. I'm trying to think of an example of what that might look like. So you, instead of being like this 15K into this training, it could be all the times I did this, all the times I blank, all the times I didn't listen to my intuition. That could be one. All the times I didn't listen to my intuition, and the guilt and the shame and the regret of not listening to your intuition in the past. And so that would be much more general. You can definitely still use that. So then it'd be all the times I didn't listen to my intuition equals all the negative things that you're thinking about yourself and all the things that have happened because you haven't listened. And then you do the same. All the times I haven't listened to my intuition equals, and then what you've learned from that. So there's healing in the purging. There's healing in the saying what you've avoided saying for so long, or even just letting yourself think or feel and writing it freaking down on a piece of paper. And then there's also healing in the second phase, the second part of that exercise, which is, and now I see how I can actually rewire my thoughts, my emotions that are attached to that past event that I feel regretful or shameful or embarrassed of. And I've already done this with my 15K training. So when I think back on that investment I made, I used to feel a lot of like embarrassment and shame and regret. Now I look back on it and I'm like, yeah, I actually feel really neutral about that. And I learned all these things and I'm totally cool with it. Okay, sweet. And now it's like, okay, I can make 15K really easily. So, all right, like it doesn't have to be such a freaking big deal that my subconscious mind was making it a really big deal. And it was like, no, you need to hold on to this shame and this regret, and it's angry and it's mean. It's bitchy. And I'm like, no, I do not want that voice inside my head. So I rewired it. And now I think back on that and I'm just like, yeah, okay, totally neutral. All good. Done. It happened. And I have like no real emotion towards it anymore. Okay. I hope that's been super helpful for you guys, and I'd love to hear what you were able to release, what you rewired and shifted within your thought process around something you might be holding some of that guilt, shame, resentment, or regret around in your life today.